What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Friday, January 7th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay guys, we have a 9-game slate tonight. So let's take a look at the point guard position. I like De'Aaron Fox from the Sacramento Kings playing the Denver Nuggets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. De'Aaron Fox has averaged 35.6 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 34 minutes per game with a 28% usage rate. He's projected at 35.7 fantasy points here tonight, and that's 5 times value. He's $7,200 DraftKings salary, $900 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 223 points scored in this game, and De'Aaron Fox has scored 44, 42, and 44 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 37, 33, and 35 minutes. He's also got a good track record versus the Nuggets, scoring 35, 47, 40, and 40 fantasy points in his last 4 games versus the Nuggets. So I like De'Aaron Fox here versus the Denver Nuggets. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $25 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won. And we'll send you $25 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Kevin Huerter from the Atlanta Hawks playing the LA Lakers, who have the 5th worst defense overall. They give up the 7th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Kevin Huerter has averaged 21.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 28 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He's projected at 23.8 fantasy points here tonight, but I think he can score 25 fantasy points or more, get you 5 times value or more. He's $5,000 DraftKings salary, $600 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 225.5 points scored in this game. So Kevin Huerter has scored 50 and 24 fantasy points in his last 2 games, playing 32 and 36 minutes. So I like Kevin Huerter here versus the LA Lakers. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. I like Aaron Gordon from the Denver Nuggets playing the Sacramento Kings, who have the 2nd worst defense overall. They give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards, also eligible at the power forward position. Aaron Gordon has averaged 26.7 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He's projected at 25.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's 4.9 times value. He's $5,100 DraftKings salary, $400 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 223 points scored in this game. And Aaron Gordon has scored 21, 30, and 30 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 30, 33, and 20 minutes. So I like Aaron Gordon here versus the Sacramento Kings. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports You can try the position optimizer where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. So I got a value play for you here. I like Darius Bazley from the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have the 10th worst defense overall. They give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Darius Bazley has averaged 22.9 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 27 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He's projected at 21.9 fantasy points here tonight, and that's 5.3 times value. He's only $4,100 DraftKings salary. Now he is $1,500 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 215 points scored in this game. And Darius Bazley scored 23 fantasy points in his last game, played 24 minutes, but I'm expecting him to play more minutes here tonight, probably around his season average. And I think he can score 25 fantasy points or more in this game and crush value in this matchup. So I like Darius Bazley here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, moving on to the center position, I like Jusuf Nurkic from the Portland Trailblazers playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have a good defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing centers. Jusuf Nurkic has averaged 32.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 26 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. He's projected at 35.3 fantasy points here tonight, and that's 5 times value. He's $7,000 DraftKings salary, $1,000 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. And Vegas thinks there's going to be 216 points scored in this game, and Jusuf Nurkic has scored 39 and 46 fantasy points in the last 2 games, playing 33 and 26 minutes. So I like Jusuf Nurkic here versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.